Hey guys, it's Natalie. So I am back finally, and I know I always say that I've been gone for a while, but this time I actually have been gone for over a month now, and there's just a lot of things that have been going on, and I've been super busy, crazy, haven't been getting enough sleep as usual, and so I finally have a chance to do a video, so that's what we're going to do today. But I was trying to think of a video that I could do that would kind of be relevant to right now. So lately in California it has been extremely hot. We had some weather that was just like way hotter than we're used to over here, and you know, you wake up in the morning and try to get ready and you're just like, ugh, it's so hot, like you don't even want to put anything on. You don't even want to mess with that. So I have come up with a few helpful hints for the summer, for the super hot weather, when you still want to have a little bit of makeup on, but you don't want to do the whole everything. So these are just some tips for you. So the first thing is sun protection. You need sun protection. No matter what, I recommend putting it on every day, in fact, even during the winter, because it will just be so much more beneficial to you in the long run, and you will thank yourself because you're protecting your skin. So I've been using this one right now. This is the Australian Gold 30 SPF, but there's also the Neutrogena Sheer Touch Sunblock, which it's very lightweight, and it's sheer touch because it kind of just absorbs into your skin, and it's wonderful. So you can also check that one out. And so yeah, definitely use that. Also put sunblock everywhere else, but especially on your face. Next is to waterproof whatever the heck you can. Especially when it's really hot, I recommend that you try to stay away from powder stuff as much as possible. The best way I can describe it, let's see, with blush. So say you have a cream blush, and you know, put some of it on your hand or whatever, and then go take a powder blush and put it right next to your hand on the other side. Then get like a little drop of water, drop it on each of them. You'll notice the cream blush will be more resistant to it, you know, and it's not really going to wipe away anything, and it might affect it a tiny bit, but it'll still pretty much be okay. The powder blush, you're going to notice it creates like a dot, and it's starting to wipe away the product. So the same thing with powder eyeshadow blush, like I said, and also setting powders. You want to try to stick away from those as much as possible, but if you still need to use some of them, then, you know, go ahead. And then for mascara. Now, a lot of people, when they think of waterproof products, I think they kind of associate it being waterproof, like you're like, oh, well, I'm not going swimming, I'm not going in the pool, I'm not going to the beach, it's not raining, why do I need to wear waterproof products? The great thing about waterproof products is when it is like the hotter weather, if you know yourself that you get extremely oily, or you know, you become sweaty, if you do have waterproof products, they're more likely to last better because they're going to just kind of give you that little bit of security, so you know, they're less likely to smudge or break down and stuff like that, so they can be extremely helpful in that way. And no, you're not going out in the rain or falling into like a huge pool or something, but it still will be a lot better than if you don't use them. For mascara, I've said this so many times, this is my favorite waterproof mascara. It's also pretty easy to get off, and it's the Maybelline Full and Soft Mascara. It costs, I think, about like $6 or something like that, so not too expensive as well. Then for liners. During this time when it's really hot, I tend to kind of just experiment with liners and my Maybelline color tattoos because they're really easy to work with, and they set, and they can still be fun. So I have lots of different color eyeliners and shadow pencils, and the majority of them actually are waterproof. But a lot of the colored liners, you'll notice that they tend to stay pretty well. So just any kind of colors. I have orange. I have pink. That one's not waterproof, just kidding. You know, also like the Sephora Jumbo pencils. Those are really great. They stay amazingly. Also any of the Milani Liquify. This is like a silver one. Also the Milani shadow pencils. So this one right here, yeah, this is the purple one. This stays really well. So just any kind of brighter color eyeliners. Mess around with them, you know, maybe just line the upper lash line, maybe just line the lower lash line, maybe have like a color that blends into another color. Just kind of play around with it and see the different things that you can do, and you'll be amazed how much you actually can do with just eyeliner. I had a period where I actually had a allergic reaction and I couldn't wear eyeshadow because the allergic reaction was on the lid and stuff. So I had to revert back to only like liner and mascara, and I just kind of tried several different things, and I was actually amazed at all the different types of looks you could get with just eyeliner. Remember, you can also use ones that you know, kind of start out creamy and then they set, so you can also use those to smudge out. I mean, tons of different things that you can do with those, so definitely play around with different color eyeliners and just see all the fun stuff that you can do. Next is cream blush. So like I said, cream blush is just going to be a lot easier. It's going to last longer. But some great ones that I have, and these are extremely inexpensive, are the e.l.f. All Over Cover Sticks. So I have this one right here in Pink Lemonade and this one in Golden Peach. Pink Lemonade is that pinkish color right there. And I just use a tiny bit of this. I honestly just get it. Most of the time I go and then I'll blend it out. When I'm blending out, I kind of blend it in and then soften it up. And then also there's this one right here, Golden Peach, and this is a lot more shimmerier. Is that a word? And it's actually lighter. So this one I really like when I don't want much color on my face. Say if I'm only wearing, you know, mascara, I did my brows, a pretty light lip color, but I still want a little bit of color in my face, I'll go ahead and put that one, and it does give you that really nice sun-kissed glow, especially when you blend it out really well. So I definitely like that one. And then another product that I have is the NYX Rouge Cream Blush, and this is the one in orange. Looks super, super bright right here, I know, but and you just need a tiny bit of it, so not even that much. Like if you use a little bit of it and then blend it out, you can create this really nice color. I can't see what I'm doing. Anyways, it can look beautiful, and it doesn't have any shimmer or anything like that, so I really like these. Next is for lip color. You want something that is lightweight and low maintenance. So for lightweight, these are some of my favorites. I like the Revlon Balm Stains because they're very lightweight. They give you a little bit of a shine and lots of color. Also, there's the Revlon Lip Butters. I don't have any of those to show you. Also, you can go ahead and use other lipsticks. I recommend using something that is more pigmented, and just go ahead and get your hand, and you can kind of like rub your hand across your lips like that, like roll it, and you will get the top layer off of it. And so then when you go to drink, when you go to eat or kiss or whatever you're going to go do, you'll already have that top layer off, so it's more likely that the lip color you still have on is going to stay a little bit better. So go ahead and do that with any type of lip color, but it works really well, especially with the ones that are brighter. Next, we have the color tattoos. So like I said, I like to play around with all the different kinds of color tattoos and liners and stuff, but when I do wear the color tattoos and it's really, really hot, I tend to just put it on the lid. So go ahead and get a little bit on this finger right here, and start it towards the center with, you know, some of the product right there, and then blend it out, blend it in, get a little bit more of the product on your finger, and then just dab it in the center. So when you open up your eye, you're going to see the majority of the color on the center part of your eye. I'll kind of draw the attention right there, but you do still have a little bit of the color all over the rest of your eyelid, but most of it will be right there. And then also, those are really great to use as liner because, like I said, those are one of those products that they start out creamy, you can smudge it out, do whatever the heck you want to it, and then it sets. So those are wonderful for that. Next is when you're doing your face, it's important to have stuff that is lightweight and that is going to stay, and you don't want it to break down. So a great thing to do in that instance, if you want to wear foundation, like a liquid full coverage foundation, I definitely recommend that you use a primer because it's going to help it last a lot longer, and so that way it's not moving around or anything. But if you really don't want that much product and you just kind of want the most minimal coverage, then it's great to spot cover. So that is just any areas where you have redness, blemishes, only cover those areas. And so two products I've been using a lot for that, and these are just really simple, easy, quick to do that, is the Maybelline Dream Smooth Mousse, and also this NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer. So I'll go ahead and put that in areas that I need to, so in between my eyebrows where it's red, my nose, and then just blemishes wherever the heck. So this, I'll put a light color over everything and then just go over the areas that I really need to. And with the concealer, I just kind of go over my blemishes, and then I'll set it with a light translucent powder just right on top of where the concealer is, just kind of give it a little bit of oomph and help it. But that definitely can be great, especially when it's really hot, and if you know you're going to be doing this accidentally or touching it, it's just a little bit better if you don't have as much product on your face, and you don't have to worry about it as much. Next, what do we have? So yeah, lightweight foundation, or you want to have a concealer that is going to be more of like a thicker consistency, that way that it stays really well. Then last thing is blotting sheets. So those you can get anywhere, but e.l.f. has a great little, I think it's like 100 or maybe like a 50 pack, and it's only like $1. So just blot it, because that is great to take the extra oils off rather than dipping into your powder. And so your face is oily, so you're dipping into the powder and putting it on your oily face, and then you're putting it back in your powder, so that can kind of contaminate it, even though it may just be you. But you know what I mean, you're putting the oil back in the powder, so it's a little bit easier and more sanitary if you just use the blotting sheets, kind of get that stuff off of there, and then use powder. And I think those are it. So those are just some tips and tricks that I have learned. Of course, everyone has different methods, but if you guys have any things that have helped you during this extremely hot summer, definitely go ahead and let me know, and I will talk to y'all later. Oh, wait, I forgot one more thing. I was just kidding. Liner. If you are only going to wear liner, preferably liquid liner or gel liner or a cream liner, don't forget to do this, because it helps your liner last so much longer. And I've tested this like for a few weeks now, to use an eyeshadow primer. So one that is going to, after you blend it out, it kind of just blends into your skin, you can't really see it too much. Put it where you're going to be putting the eyeliner. So if I'm just doing black wing liner, I put a little bit of it right above the lash line, make sure it's blended out pretty well, and then put on the liquid liner, cream liner, gel liner. And it's also going to go on a lot easier if you have the primer on first and then put this, rather than just putting this alone on your eyelid. So that is the last tip. I hope you guys like this video. I am back for now. And leave any questions or comments down below. I have missed you all, and I will see you all next time. Bye.